baked macaroni and cheese. That's what we're having. Hi, I'm Susan. Today I'm going to give you my recipe for baked macaroni and cheese. It is a good, fancier type macaroni and cheese. It has a wonderful taste. So if you like recipes and content like this, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when all my videos are uploaded. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, I have a quarter of a stick of butter melting in my pot. I have got my oven preheating to 350 degrees, and I've got my elbow macaroni cooking in my Instant Pot. I've got my dish buttered, ready for my macaroni and cheese. Now I'm going to add my 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and I want to add this into my butter and cook it just enough to get the raw flour taste out. Won't take it long at all. And now I'm going to add 2 cups of whole milk and about 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup of heavy cream. I just put it all in one cup, and we want this to thicken. And I'm also going to add in 2 teaspoons of ground mustard. And we just want to stir this all together and let it thicken. This will take around 5 minutes, so I'll be back. But it is thickened up, and you can really tell when you can do that. So now I'm going to use what I had my flour in, and I'm going to first of all cut this down to low. And I've got 2 eggs beaten, and I'm going to whisk that into my eggs, and I'm tempering my eggs, and then I'm just going to add it back into my white sauce. This is going to make it very, very rich. Alright, I have got about 1 pound of, I think we can go ahead and cut it off, to be honest with you. I've got about 1 pound of cheddar cheese here, and I'm going to put some, I'm saving the rest for the top. And I've got about 1/2 cup of parmesan and about 1/2 inch of feta cheese that I've crumbled. And now we're just going to whisk this in and melt all your cheese. And I have got 1 teaspoon of black pepper and 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of seasoned salt, and I'm going to sprinkle that in. This is really very easy. A spoon. That's good. Now your pasta's going to have salt in it also. Now the feta gives it just a little bit of a tang. That's why I started using feta in there. And the parmesan gives it a little something extra. Now my favorite is Parmigiano Reggiano. But since a little triangle was $17 this year, we just stuck with a regular Parmesan. It's a different kind of Parmesan I've never used. I can't remember the name of it, but it is really good. My husband picked it up at the cheese shop, and it's Sarvecchio Parmesan. I'd never heard of it. Sarvecchio Parmesan, but it's got a very good flavor. They didn't even have the regular Parmesan, they were out of it. So he got this, and it's really good. And if I butchered the name, I'm sorry. So now we're just waiting on the pasta to cook, and I'll be back then. All right, my elbow macaroni is done, and it doesn't have very much water in it, so I'm just gonna add it all in here. The pasta water gives it flavor. There we go. And the macaroni thickens up so much with that sauce anyway. And I washed my, now we'll just mix this up. That look good. Because it will thicken up. And when I cook my pasta, I cook it on the medium setting, where it's firm but not al dente, because it's going to cook some more and you don't want it to dry out. You don't want it to be absorb too much of the liquid, and if you cook it al dente, it's going to absorb more of the liquid. Alright. And we'll pour that into this buttered dish. As I make a nice mess on myself as usual. And we'll top it with the rest of our cheese. And we'll cook it in a 350-degree oven for about 20 minutes. And I will show you that when it's done. Here's the macaroni and cheese. Doesn't it look delicious? Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you hadn't. Ring the bell so you'll be notified when I've uploaded videos. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And until next time, bye y'all.